It is Sunday afternoon, and I'm so excited to do this video for you because I get this all the time where women are so entangled with their ex's energy and they cannot unhook themselves completely. So that's what we're talking about today, how to unhook yourself from him completely. This is so needed for so many of you, and I know this. So here we are. Hello, my name is Denise Kavalauskas, and welcome to my YouTube channel where I help you heal from toxic relationships, toxic cycles, toxic patterns, toxic men, toxic women, narcissistic in particular. This is what I talk about. And so if any of this resonates with you, please do not forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and or comment, because when you do one of those three things, here's what you contribute to the world is you help me reach more people who have been through these toxic relationships like you and I, which then helps them heal from toxic love. Okay, I lit my healing candle for you to bring healing, because we're talking about a topic that I have many women who have come to me who are, well, okay, so they're in all these different cycles, right? No, not cycles. They're in these phases. Thank you. They're in these different phases from the toxic ex partner. And so some of them are newly broken up, but they really want to be away from that. They want to disconnect from that. Some of them have been broken up for a while. Some of them are even in new relationships that are healthy relationships, really good relationships. Some of them have been away for years and years and years, and they're still entangled in this energy. So that's the thing, right? Your energy, I'm energy, everything is energy. And so when you're still entangled with the ex, because maybe you have a child together, maybe you have children together, and maybe that's why you have to keep communicating with him or her. Maybe it's just because he keeps hoovering around, he keeps emailing, he keeps whatever, and what happens is this keeps you in this scared energy, like, or the frustrated energy of like, oh my God, really? He emailed me again. I just went through this with my daughter just the other day. She's been away from her ex-boyfriend. So they were in a relationship for 6 years. She's been away from him for now 1 year. And he pops up every once in a while. And so it popped up again with an email, 2 emails, in fact, at 11:30 on a Friday night, he emailed, telling her basically how it's all her fault. He's so glad to be away from the toxic person, i.e. her, how his life is so amazing. Well, she knows the truth. And so the point is that how do you completely unhook yourself from these toxic people that you don't want to have anything to do with anymore? That's what we're talking about today. Okay, so let me give that to you, because I love to get straight to the point and just give you what you need to know. But I wanted to set like some examples so you know exactly who and what I'm talking about. So, like I said, everything is energy. Your energy, his energy, everything. Every thought you think, every word you speak, every belief you have has an energy behind it. So every time you think of this person, every time you talk about this person, every time you have something in your house or around you that is either theirs or was theirs or reminds you of that person, is another way of you breathing in that past life into your current life. Okay? So, jewelry. Do not have anybody, your ex's jewelry. Like, even if it's like your favorite piece, you love it so much, get rid of it. get rid of it. Even if you have kids, even if you have to, maybe you want to pass it to your kids, you can put it in a vault. You can put it with somebody. You can put it in, at the bank, in the boxes. You can get rid of it. Get it away from you. It carries an energy, which is a reminder and a piece of him near you. So this is what I mean. You need to clear everything out. Your closet, any notes, good or bad, from him, any pictures, anything that you had from him. Like maybe you have a new picture in a picture frame that you had when you were with him. No, nothing. Completely gone. Out of your space, out of your mind, out of your house, everything. So let me give you an example. When Ray, my new husband, when Ray and I moved in together, I moved into his house, and I brought my mattress, but his old bedroom furniture from him and his wife. That's old energy. Now, him and his wife didn't have a toxic relationship, but it's still old energy that I'm surrounded by. I'm surrounded by this old energy of him and his ex-wife. How are you supposed to have a new relationship, even if you're single, but how are you supposed to have a new relationship when you have this old energy around you? So paint the walls, get new furniture, clean out your closet. Don't even have the same clothes that you had before in that relationship. New clothes. This is how you completely unhook yourself from the past toxic partner. You have to 100% completely exit him out of your life. So things represent, they have an energy, they carry an energy, they represent things. So like, for example, if I look at something and it reminds me of either a past experience or a past time with my ex or whatever, this breathes life into the past. So how do you get rid of that? How do you completely unhook yourself? You get rid of everything, and then you work on your thoughts. If you're obsessed with thinking about him because maybe he did you wrong, he cheated on you, he lied to you, whatever the case may be, then that's a whole nother thing where you have to get a hold of your thoughts, get in control of your thoughts so that you are thinking new and positive thoughts versus how bad you were hurt. And I get it. I get that he hurt you or she hurt you. So you can reach out for help. Find somebody that you trust, whether it's myself or somebody else, that you can release this. And so here's the thing about that. Talking about it is great, but you have to do an action step to release it out of your body. Okay? And that's what coaches will do. I don't know if therapists do that, but maybe they do. I just know what coaches do because that's what I am. So those are the steps that you would take to completely unhook yourself from him completely. Unhook yourself from his energy. Because like I said, if you have anything that represents, and like, okay, so maybe you're sitting here going, okay, Denise, well, we have a child together. How am I supposed to do that, right? We have a kid together. Great question. Great question. Well, so the first thing I would say is go and because you can't get rid of your kid, right? Like you got to keep your kid. Heal yourself from the past. That was my experience. I have 2 children. When I left my ex, my daughter came with me here to North Carolina. But I did have a lot of stuff that represented him. Like I was still wearing the watch that he bought me. For years, I was wearing that watch on my wrist. I was keeping the old energy alive. It was on me all the time because I loved that watch. I love that watch. I didn't love that it reminded me of him, but subconsciously it does. So you may look at the piece of jewelry and not think of him every single time, but subconsciously you do because you know there's a memory to that, right? When he gave it to you, when you opened up the box, whatever it was. So maybe not on the forefront, but unconsciously you are. So this is why it's so important to get rid of the things. All right, so let's get back to the kids. If you have a child, then the first thing that I would say is heal yourself from the past experiences. Because when you do that, you can still have your child around. You can ultimately, this takes time, but you can get to a place where you can talk very highly of your ex, even if he was toxic, to your child and have good and fun and loving memories versus avoiding the conversation or lying to your kid about your ex or whatever. So that's the first thing that I would say. If you have a child, a young child living with you, and you want to completely unhook yourself from your ex, along with getting rid of the things in your space. So you can't help what your child has, but you can definitely control what's in your space, your bedroom, what you wear, jewelry, things like that. Okay? All right. I hope this gave you some value. This is really important for you to know if you want to completely be done with your ex in the past. So if it did, please smash that like button. Again, what you do is you contribute so much to the world when you comment, like, and or subscribe. I would love for you to do all three, but if you do just one, that's fantastic too. And you're helping my channel reach more men and women just like you and me who have been through these types of relationships and need this information to move on. All right, my loves. It is a rainy Sunday afternoon in North Carolina. I hope you're having a relaxing Sunday. Bye.